Hold up, wait a minute. There we go. Hold up, wait a minute. We back. Okay. All right, we are good to go. Uh, what is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers playoff live stream. Game 2 of the conference finals featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. We all saw what happened in game 1. The Cavs had a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go, and in 99.999999999% of situations, that team wins the game. Then there's what happens in the 0.00000000001% situations where that team blows it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, but nothing went right for the Cavaliers. Couldn't make shots, and they couldn't stop Jalen Brunson. People on Twitter would say, yeah, the Knicks turned on their magnet hoop, and they turned off ours. Donovan Mitchell in the final 12:50 of game 1, 3 points. James Harden, 1 for 10. His field goal, his free throw was the last point I think we scored. His points was the last real bit of points that we scored for a while. There was a few other buckets that we got to try to extend the lead, but we couldn't stop Brunson. As I said in my rant post-game, pretty much, he went Brunson burner on us, and we could not stop him. And the worst part of it all, the most damning thing, was Kenny let it happen. He let Brunson get hot. He didn't do anything to try to stymie the momentum, you know? He had, 4 timeouts to utilize? He used 1 in the final 7 minutes of the game. 1 timeout. And he only used it when we were up 5. Now, Mike Brown used the timeout when they were down 17. Right? That was probably, okay, guys, we're still locked in. We're still good. We're down 17. A lot of time left. Jalen, you know what to do. And then Jalen probably just gave him a little nod, like, I got it. Give me the ball. I know what to do. And Kenny just stood there. I freaking sang a damn song about it. We're gonna blow it, and Kenny's just standing there. And we did. We were all powerless as we watched our lead shrink. And then, to further just stab us in the freaking heart, Sam Merrill had a chance to dagger them at the buzzer. It went halfway down. I kid you not, if you were listening to the game on TV, Mike Breen, the legend himself, notorious for his bang call, he started saying bang, but then he had to push it back real quick. He had to go, it's like a yo-yo. Pull it back. Hold up. The ball was like halfway down and then got kicked out. Like a kid trying to sneak into a freaking adult club. Like, hold up. Get back here. Oh, man. If that shot would have fallen, bro, all would have been forgiven. All would have been forgiven. I would have lost my mind in a good way. I would have been crashing out for nothing. That's why you lost all that negative energy you put out there. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of people are like that. They're like, oh, man, you only lost because of all that negative energy you put out. I put out negative energy about all my teams because this is the way they are. When they stink, I'm going to let them know about it. It's funny, though, because I actually saw this video. I was once again featured in another compilation from the Across the Fan Base account. Shout out to Across the Fan Base if they are. I know they're lurking. I know they are. They're probably lurking now. They're going to be watching me. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I know across their fan base is probably lurking in the shadows. They're waiting for me to crash out again. Hopefully, I won't need to crash out tonight. Hopefully, we can get the job done and not have to worry about it. But this is the Cavs after all. Anyways, looking at this game, the odds. Knicks are only 5.5-point favorites tonight. Over under 215.5. Money line minus 198 for the Knicks, plus 164 for the Cavs. Officials for tonight. Referees Ray Acosta, Zach Zarba, James Williams, and Sean Wright. Noticed. Not seen Bill Kennedy, have we? Is he back to officiating, or is he still off to the side mending his injury? I'm pretty sure he's back, isn't he? I haven't seen him at all. It sucks because he's awesome. He's a meme, but he's awesome. And in terms of injuries, there are actually no injuries to report. Again, no injuries. What's up, Captain? What's up, Hanson? Kenny and Harden is the new Kevin and Jerome. Oh my God, don't bring up Jerome Ford. I swear, dude. I'm curious. I'm just genuine. I'm genuine. I can't even speak. I'm genuinely wondering, how could Kenny just stand there as a coach? How could he stand there and watch Brunson just hook us all night in that fourth quarter and not do anything about it? Don't call a timeout to stop the momentum. Maybe make a change up, get the guys together, lock them in, lock in and, get locked back in again, and get them catch a break, get a breather. All right, starting lineups. First for the Cavaliers, we have, as always, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Dean Wade, coming off his best performance in recent memory, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. In fact, I'm pretty sure Dean Wade has only scored how many points has Dean even scored recently here? So as they do the Knicks intros. Wow. Just can't help but think about what if the Knicks make the playoffs again at the expense of another Cleveland team? Something that we've seen way too often these days. Of course, my lovely big ass dog decided to come in and pay me a visit. I'll probably be hearing him snoring here in a minute. He'll lay down, get comfortable, and probably fall asleep. And then he'll start farting. So Dean Wade, let's take a look at him real quick. By the way, I just now realized this. I'm a month older than Dean Wade. How did I not know this? I never knew this. I'm a month older than Dean Wade. I was born a month and 2 days earlier than him. I'm barely a month older. That's crazy. Game 2. So Dean Wade last night was the not last night. Game 1 was the most points he scored since, what was this? Game 6 against the Raptors, where he scored 10. Before that, the most he had scored was 12 against Dallas on the 15th of March. He scored 13 against Philly on the 9th of March. He's literally had 2 games a month where he scored double figures. Although his best month was definitely December. He scored 12 against San Antonio, 14 twice against Charlotte, both times, ironically, 11 against New Orleans and 10 against San Antonio. And then in November, he scored 11 against Atlanta, 10 against the Knicks in October on opening night. So how about that, right? Opening night, he scores 10 in a loss by 8. 119, 111. And then he scored 10 in game 1. Pretty crazy how that works, right? All right. So we are just about ready for tip-off for game 2. Lisa Salters with the dancers behind her, shaking hips, and yeah. Knicks will be in their black unis tonight. Cavs, I believe, will be in their white jerseys. Kind of funny, I'm wearing my black Cavs, but hey, I wore this for game 7 and we cooked. All right, let's get it. James Harden, man, they bullied his ass on freaking game 1. They literally, I know exactly what Mike Brown said in that huddle in the 4th quarter when they had that timeout. They're like, okay, guys, now is where we turn up. Jalen, you know what to do. Attack Harden. He's fat, he's slow, and he can't guard you. So he's probably, he didn't really say that, but you might as well say he did. He said it without saying it. There's Jared Allen. See what Cavs team we see here. Do we see the team that took it to the Pistons in game 7, which I don't think we'll see that. Do we see the team that floundered a 22-point lead? No. Do we see the team that built the 22-point lead or the team that blew it? Kenny, we'll see. Kenny, do you remember how to call timeouts if you need to? You know it's legal, right? When you feel a run coming from the opponent, you don't just stand there and let it happen. You call a timeout and try to get your guys focused again. You know, I'll be like, okay, it's okay. You know, they got to run. Runs happen. Got to bounce back off of that. So we are ready for tip-off. Allen and Towns at center court. For the Knicks, of course, it's Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson. And the Knicks win the tip and run away from Madison Square Garden. From left to right, here's Brunson. Right past Harden, up and in. Oh my God, here we go again with this shit. Right past Harden. You're going to steal. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Still keeping it going. Yep, okay. Brunson and Anunoby. And Anunoby up top, Towns. Open 3. Got it again. Yep. Right back from game 1. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Definitely underway again. Harden. Going ISO ball. Mobley. Underneath. Here's Mobley. 3. At least Mobley's 3s are falling. I'd love a win. What's up, Robin? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's get the scoreboard going now. There we go. Perfect. Had to wait for the play-by-play thing to get going. Had to get that set up. Here's Brunson. Inside on a foul. Hurt went down. Already screwing up. Oh, my goodness. So fouls on Dean Wade. The hell are we doing? Being careless already, bro. And Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Got Wade on him. Now they switch with, oh, God, here we go. This is barbecue chicken. Drive to the corner for a 3. No. Brought down by Mobley. Here comes the Cavs. They slapped in the face in the first 2 minutes of the game. Here inside, Mobley works up, missed, put back is good for Allen. So already the big guy is getting involved. Okay. Alrighty then. 10-12 to go here in the first quarter, just getting underway. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges, drive, corner, OG, way off. Shot clock violation, Cavs ball. It's still insane how they spent all those draft picks on Bridges and Anunoby and Towns too. Well, mainly Bridges and Anunoby, and then Bridges and Towns. Bridges to Towns. That sounds like some sort of funky freaking book. But here comes Harden. The Cavs only had to send a draft pick and Garland for him. Here's Mobley. He fires, hits the three again. Wow. Mobley hitting, stroking it. Okay. Okay, Ev. He's feeling confident. You can tell. The three has been falling for him all playoffs, really, since what is it? Game 3 or something of the Raptors series, for the most part. And Hart catches Allen sleeping. Allen's thinking about Pokemon. Back the other way. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Towns. Lob up. And there's Allen with the cleanup. Yeah. Problem is, they're going to go away from him eventually. You know they will. Pass. Here's Towns. Brunson for 3. No. Allen with the rebound. The problem with game 1 was they got stagnant. And Kenny didn't do anything to stop it either. He let the bleeding continue. Harden against Brunson. He's looking to prove something. Harden, step back. 3. To stop dribbling so damn much and actually move the ball. And Anunoby to Hart. Open 3. No. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. Mobley had the rebound, but he kind of was out of bounds. .25 to go. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Towns to Brunson. Brunson over Hart. Bridges. Drive. Goes up. Got it. Here's Harden against Bridges. Harden now got Anunoby on him. Harden fires. He got blocked. Allen almost had a chance at that rebound. Up ahead. Anunoby up and in. Here's Wade. Kind of wish they would, start Strus, but I get it. Goes up and miss. Rebound taken away. Hart gets it. And then he steps out. Cavs will get it back. I've been thoroughly impressed with Mobley's 3-point shooting. I need Mobley to not fall in love with that shot. I just know he can take the shot. He's not afraid of it anymore. He used to kind of be afraid. He would always hesitate. Nowadays, he doesn't hesitate for crap. He pulls it if he has a chance to. You like that, though. You love that. Here's Mitchell. He went MIA in the final 7 minutes of game 1. Turned into a decoy, which that's not him. Mitchell, floater, no. Rebound, up, fouled. Allen to the line for 2. He was another big reason why we freaking blew it. He forgot how to make free throws. You make your free throws, you make your shots. We're not talking about a blown lead and we are 1-0 in the series. But, it happens. Got to bounce back. So first free throw coming up for Jarrett, and he makes it. Mitchell, standing on the other end. Free throw is good. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Bridges to Hart. Hart with it. Against Allen. Turnaround jumper. Kind of a funky looking shot. He missed it. Here comes Harden. Harden against Hart. Over to Mitchell. Yeah, they gotta move the ball. They can't be getting stagnant. Mitchell. Cross court to Mobley. Against Bridges. Underneath. Up and good. To Brunson. Hurt. Be more. It's like a hornet's nest than anything. I'd be trying to finish the job this time. 3. No. Rebounded by Allen. I wouldn't be more. Oh, and there's a near steal. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Cavs ball. Timeout Knicks. Yeah, I wouldn't even be like, oh, they're going to be down. No, I wouldn't be down. I'd be pissed. I'd be even more locked in than I was in game one. Think about it. You blew a 22-point lead. I would be extra locked in at that point. James Brady Meal Harden. Sup, Daniel? Sup, Squitless? Are you serious, dog? Really? Okay then. My dog, I think, just told me to shut the hell up. I don't know. He barked a couple times and then walked out. He's probably like, "Oh my god, will you shut the hell up?" And then he walks out. I think on a real note, he probably sensed something. It's hilarious. Man, that was random. Wow. Dog was laying there all quiet and everything. And then next thing, he just starts barking. It's like, what the heck? And I'm thinking, did that dog just tell me to STFU? No way my dog would tell me to shut the hell up, bro. Do I watch Looney Tunes? Not as much as I used to when I was a kid. Not really much anymore. Of course, if I wanted to watch it, it's always on TV. That's all Boomerang really has on now. What's up, OGT? So OGT, as you see by his profile picture, is a Cavs fan. Me and him, we agree on 2 things: Buckeyes and Cavs. The other 2, not so much. Not so much. Still heartbroken from game 1. Yep. I said earlier, I was featured in another compilation of Cavs fans raging from game 1. Again, hopefully I won't need to do that this time. Hopefully I'll be able to chill and we can have some fun and we win this game, and we all look back at game 1 as the reason why this team looked much better in game 2. I believe I said it during my game 1 stream. Like, I would have hated to have been in that film room, even in that locker room after the game. Yeah, obviously not in the NFL. In baseball, it's kind of like a mild disagreement, but in football, we absolutely despise each other. Problem is, this year we don't face each other until late in the year anyway. That's what sucks. I kind of like facing the Bungles early on in the season, but we'll see where each team is when we face each other. What was it, like week 13? And then we get the Bungles again week 18. That's probably going to be like what it was last year or this year. Although, who knows? Depends. I can't believe Shador did what he did, though. He freaking walked the Bungles down in their own house. And then Austin Smith, dagger field goal to win the game. What if the Knicks blew it? If the Knicks blow a 22-point lead, well, how the hell did we get down 22? And that would just be funny as hell, honestly. The crash out would be legendary on their side. Stephen Smith would not, we wouldn't hear from him for a week. So Sam Merrill comes in for Mobley and Strus is in for Mitchell. "44-11 run," and Kenny let it happen. Yeah, Kenny let it happen. Here's Allen, drives, got blocked. Sky high, saved by Strus. Kick out to Merrill. Here's Harden now. Harden, Strus, Merrill, corner 3. No, that was off. Looked off from the moment he let it go. Brunson getting poked at. Gets it off to Towns. Here's Brunson against Strus. Harden against Brunson now. Corner, inside. Hart. All right, lost the ball. It'll stay with the Cavs. No changes for the Knicks as of right now. It's actually playing some good ball to start this game. Let's see if they can continue. Inbound for Brunson. Out to Hart against Allen. Fade away. Good. Here comes Harden. Harden against Hart. Mitchell Robinson ready to come in. Here's Merrill over to Wade. Wade against Brunson. Got his pocket picked. So pocket pick prone. Are we serious? And Anunoby over inside. Bridges up and in for two. All the way. Here's Harden. Harden. Kick out. Merrill fires. Another one that's too strong. You got to figure those are going to start falling from Merrill eventually. Here's Brunson. Bridges up. And, oh, bad bounce off the backboard. Harden with it. Harden. Strus. Wade. Corner three. It's good. Dean Wade hitting threes now. Okay, Dean. Where did this come from? Should have been doing this all playoffs long. Is he going to crack 10 points again? Looks like Schroeder, Mitchell, and Mobley are ready to come back in. Drive right up and in. Towns goes up awkwardly. We need a 17, 4 minutes to go in the first. Allen with it. Stop. Up. No, bad roll off the board. Here comes Hurt racing up the floor. Towns against Allen. Goes right at him, up and got it. And we have a timeout. Cavs offense gets stagnant. They can't make shots. Yeah. Right side, Mobley's looking solid. Allen, not bad either. 6 points already. 6 points and rebounds. Wow. In football, it's a love-hate relationship. NFL is disliked, but not as much as the Steelers. Have I seen Lion King? Yes. Cars? Yes. I've seen them both. You are as old as I am, and you've never seen Lion King or Cars? I would definitely question your movie selection. Do you even watch movies at that point? Really? Right? Wonder why Kenny taking a timeout early. I don't know. I'm surprised he took a timeout here. I thought he would have let the Knicks take like a 10-point lead before he called a timeout. I know. He actually decided to call a timeout with the lead. It's funny though, because he's usually pretty good with this stuff. I'll get heat, but I only saw the first 2 Ice Ages. I saw the first 2, and then it's like I didn't really care for the others. Stage 1 was a legendary one. Stage 2 was pretty good. I think the last one I truly remember seeing was Continental Drift. I'm pretty sure. Been 3, I'm not sure, but there was the one where you had the female mammoth and the 2 possum-looking creatures, and the one was like, "I believe I can fly," and then he boom crashes into the freaking cliff. I think that was the last one I remember seeing. Yeah, I believe I can fly. Boom, crashes into the cliff or the tree or whatever. It's like, damn. Oh, brother. Smurfs. I wasn't a Smurf person. No, I never saw that movie. Same with Shrek. First 2, and I like the 4th. 3rd, yeah, the first 2 are great. Shrek the 3rd, nah. Shrek 4, eh. The 5th one, I don't know what to expect from that one. Now, what about Toy Story? That one is an interesting one. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 were the true trio. The goated 3. In my opinion, they should have stopped at 3. 4 wasn't bad, but it just felt not, felt weird. 5, I'm almost scared to see what 5 is going to be like. Heads? No, I've never seen that. Yeah, Toy Story 1 to 3 were amazing. Toy Story Shrek 1 was the goated movie. Somebody once told me, dude, that the way Smash Mouth did that was amazing. The little pause as the door opens up. It's like somebody once told me. It's like, damn, that's awesome. I didn't see Coneheads, but may have lived with some. Oh my God, Paulie. Paulie, come on now. Paulie. So Donovan Mitchell's in for Wade, Mobley's in for Harden, and Schroeder's in for Allen. 1 point lead for the Cavs. Here's Merrill with it. And McBride is checked in with Landry Shamet, with Brunson, Bridges, and Mitchell Robinson. Yep. So it's Mobley, Mitchell, Schroeder, Strus, Merrill for the Cavs. Bridges, Brunson, Robinson, Shamet, and McBride for the Knicks. Yeah, if Merrill's shot doesn't bounce out, freaking Mike Breen gives us a legendary, probably double bang call, and we are up 1-0 in the series. And nobody really talks about the choke job. Up top here, Shamet, hounded by Merrill. Inside, right past everybody, up and in for 2 goes Bridges. Offense going stagnant again. They can't seem to bury these shots. They're trying for too many high risk shots. Mobley up to Merrill. Here's Schroeder. Dennis the Menace, no headband this time. Mobley against Mitchell Robinson. Baseline, first dunk on Mitchell's head. Ooh, yeah. Wasn't as vicious as Steph Castle's, but that was a good one. Nice little move by Mobley. And they're going to foul. Yeah, Merrill's like, I'm going to make you go to the free throw line to earn these free throws, buddy. You will earn these free throws. You will earn these points. Makes you wonder if the Pistons were in that spot last night against the Knicks. Would they have blown a 22-point lead? Probably. Cade Cunningham is a dog. Misses the first one. Cade's a dog, but they don't have the firepower to contend with the Knicks. So misses the first one. One more coming up. Free throw number 2 is too strong. So it was a good strategy by Merrill. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder drives. Floater off the glass, too strong. Back comes Bridges. Bridges to corner. McBride, 3. Back comes the Cavs. Mitchell tries. Misses too strong. Nobody wants to get rebounds anymore. Here comes the Knicks off the miss. Cavs offense going stagnant again. Just like in game 1 in the 4th quarter. Ooh, Shamet got lucky there. 3 is missed. Off the top of the backboard. No double bounce there. That was way up over the backboard. Wow. Here's Schroeder. Mobley with it. Mobley dancing around. There's a lot of dribbling. I've noticed that. This team dribbles a lot. They don't really move the ball a whole lot in formation. Brunson chooks it at the front of the rim. No good. Here comes the Cavs pushing it. Merrill in front of everybody, up and in for two. Sam actually driving to the rim. I am impressed. I'm impressed. He doesn't just chuck up threes. Here's Brunson. Shamet, who had that not double doink. I guess it was a double doink. And a foul on the floor. He kind of went doo, doo, and then went down in game one. I think that tied the game. Again, Schroeder not running with the headband tonight. Interesting choice. I was on Mitchell. 48 seconds to go. 48 seconds left here in the first. Brunson against Mitchell. Oh, passed up the shot. Goes up and no. Loose ball fell on Strus, and there's Kenny clapping. Now Robinson will go to the line for two. I see why they did that. They're not slick. I tell you what, if the Knicks win this series, which there's a good chance they probably could, the Knicks shoot as bad as they did in game one, the Thunder or the Spurs, especially the Spurs with the Thunder, they would bend the Knicks over backwards and give it to them every way imaginable. Shea would go nuclear, like 34 points plus. Like, bro, there would be no way they would stop freaking Chet. Chet would probably bend freaking Robinson over, dude. In my opinion, I don't know. Misses both free throws. The Thunder and the Spurs are just way too damn like loaded it with talent. I don't know if you could trust the Knicks besides Brunson. Here's the Cavs. Mitchell drives, kick out. Merrill fires, hits. Oh, he missed the three. Rebounded. Back to Merrill. He'll drive. Back to Mobley. Mobley on the wing. Here's Schroeder. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell. 4 on the clock. 3, 2, at the buzzer. Get it to go. Hey, can we, put that one to the end of the game last night? Game one, please. Heave and no good. After one, Cavs up by 3. 27-24. Mitchell got his first bucket of the game. He's got 3 points. Mobley with 10, though. Yeah, Mitchell finally got one to fall. Of course, it's a freaking buzzer beater. He did that against freaking Detroit when we blew their asses out. Still can't believe we went into Detroit and did that to him, man. And how funny is it? We did that to him when Kenny put Strus in the lineup to start. Usually, if something goes well, you continue it to see if it, manifests, if it translates to the next round, right? No. What does Kenny do? Goes right back to Dean at starting. Luckily, Dean has been scoring, so it can't be too mad, but damn. Shrek and Donkey, a definition of best friends, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're amazing. Pistons wouldn't have had a 22-point lead. They probably wouldn't have won, though. It would have been, you would have seen Cade versus Brunson go at it, bar for bar. Word for bar, yeah, bar for bar. Oh my God, 4-1 Montreal? Damn, Carolina, you getting your butt kicked by the Canadians? Bro. I know Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup in forever, but if there was a team that I'd be happy to see win it, it'd be Montreal. Because they just spend the entire offseason gloating over Toronto. Don't get swamp. Yeah. I actually would like the Knicks if the fan base wasn't awful. True. Yeah. But that's New York for you. All New York fan bases are genuinely awful. Nobody likes them. They have like no sense of humility or humbleness, right? Heck, I was watching, because I like to watch other content creators of the teams that the Browns play. You know, get a vibe from them. They were going through the schedule, right? Giants fans were. Yeah, dog, he's my dude. Same thing with Entertainer, right? But brother, you gonna disrespect my Browns like that, bro? Really? We're gonna kick the shit out of the Browns. You sure about that, huh? Okay. All right. You don't know who our quarterback is. Okay. All right. I mean, last I checked, we both have rookie head coaches, and if I know one thing about John Harbaugh, we whooped his ass so many times lately. That was with the Ravens. That was with a freaking franchise quarterback and freaking Lamar Jackson. You don't got that. No. No. That's funny because they have like no sense of like respect for any other team. Just the way they are. So I would love nothing more than week 15. Pardon my French. If there's any kids, close your ears. Week 15. And I hope Giants fans are listening to this too. I hope we go out in MetLife Stadium and kick the absolute dog shit out of the freaking Giants. Just Myles Garrett. Everybody does damage. Jerry Jeudy goes off. I would love nothing more than to see Greg Newsome get mossed to oblivion by Denzel Boston too. Or KC. Or Jerry Jeudy. I would love nothing more. And then he's over there dancing. Josh Hart's back in for Mitchell Robinson. Towns is in for Brunson. It's Mobley, Mitchell, Schroeder, Strus, and Merrill for the Cavs. As they missed a shot from Strus. 11:31 to go. 27-24. Here's McBride against Strus. Drive, baseline, not been good. Towns, Hart, Shamet, Alvarado, and McBride for the Knicks. So, yeah, Brunson lists minutes now. Got to take advantage of these. Mitchell up and in for 2. $11 minutes to go here in the half. 3 ball for Towns is good. And this game is tied. Up ahead, here's Merrill. Baseline. Over to Strus. He goes the other way on the baseline. Almost lost the ball. Puts it up. Miss. Tip. Miss. Tip. Miss. Tip is good by Mobley. Tip. Tipping it in. Just hogging rebounds. Another one. And another one. And another one. Got a freaking bug bite on my neck. I hate that. Oh, dear. Might have to put a bandit on that. Layup is good. I'm going to have to put a tissue right there for right now. So it might look a little awkward because my dumbass freaking itched a scab off. 31-31. Here's Mitchell. Kick out. Schroeder. No. Why are you shooting that, Schroeder, you bum? Back the other way. Here's Hart. Alvarado out there. Looks like Dean Wade's ready to come back in. Next dead ball. Alvarado. Towns to the corner. McBride. No. Goes to Schroeder. Is that Jalen Tyson coming in? And he lost it out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. You know, how about we get Schroeder out of the game, bro? Wade's in for Merrill. Tyson is coming in for Strus. So Jalen Tyson exists. Didn't see him at all, I think, the last couple games. Didn't see him, I don't think, really in Game 7 until the end. And we didn't see him at all in Game 1. Kenny Atkinson joked around saying, yeah, he's alive. He's there. Duh. He's healthy. So Tyson against Alvarado. 2 tenacious defenders. Good defense there. Yeah, they went to Keon Ellis in Game 1, and there's a foul. McBride got popped in the face. And we're gonna have a challenge. Mitchell believes he didn't foul him. We're gonna have a challenge here. See what happens. Oh, he got all ball. All ball. The hell was that ref looking at? He got all ball. Like literally not a single part of his hand touched McBride. That is the ultimate all ball situation ever. That should be an easy challenge. It should be like, oh shit, what was I looking at? It should be a ref, right? You call something like that, and then you get a challenge, and then they're like, they look at it, they go, what was I looking at? Oh, pushing your luck. Kyrie Irving was fined for stomping on Lucky. Oh, yeah. That's a hard question, though. Oh, wait. Oh. Would like the Knicks if the fan base wasn't awful. Celtics players? Yeah. Oh, I see. Elephant. Who do I hate more, Celtics or Knicks? Celtics. But the Knicks are right there. It's mainly because of their fans. I mean, Boston fans are slightly less toxic, but nobody likes them the same. The Leprechaun has been 1-13 versus Boston since. Yeah, I mean, you don't disrespect Lucky, the Leprechaun. He's a sacred symbol. You hate the Celtics more? Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like the Celtics. I don't like their fans, really. There's a few of them that I like on here on YouTube. My guy Deshaun Parks, of course, was it Bobby Montagna? He's in the community a little bit. Patriots fan. He's probably one of the cooler ones. He used to do streams a lot, but he's probably been off doing his own thing, which I understand that. I don't get mad at people for not streaming because they have lives and stuff. And it's like, I mean, streaming is only a temporary thing. If you got a life and stuff, you got family to deal with, that's, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. It's like respect, hate, but a bit because they're just a threat. Yeah, true. That's more like it for the Celtics. They're like, it's like a hateful respect for them. Respectful hate. It's a respectful hate for the Celtics. The fans, believe it or not, are cool. They're a cool fan base for the most part. They're cool to interact with on Twitter too, for the most part. Raptors, yeah, I don't like the Raptors. They're very cocky. You also dislike OKC? Really hate OKC, to be fair. Like the Wizards, they suck every year. Yeah, they can't seem to figure out what winning is. They haven't won 50 games in I don't know how long. So we're going to see Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges will come in for McBride, and Hart will exit. I believe the challenge was won by the Cavs. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Josh Hart. Steve Levy with Stone Levy, his son. So Cavs won the challenge. Obviously, because there's no free throws. So good call by Mitchell. Good eye. Most obvious freaking challenge ever. Here's Schroeder, baseline against Towns, up and in for two. Here comes Alvarado, former Pelican, as you know. Against Schroeder. Wade against Alvarado. Here's Towns. Scoops up, blocked by Mobley. Bounced off the backboard a few times. Here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up. Mitchell, corner, Hyson to Wade. He'll try a three. That's no good. Getting some good looks. I just wish these damn things would fall, man. Golly. Towns, open three. No. Bit short. Cavs with it again. Here's Mitchell. Working against Bridges. Kicks it out. Nice save. Hyson open. Corner three. Another good look. They're just not falling. Wade almost saved it. Just couldn't quite get it back in bounds, and it's Knicks ball. Dean Wade, man. If he would trim the facial hair a little bit, I wonder if that would affect his shot. On the time, Dean used to have no facial hair. I think he's actually one of the longest tenured Cavs players. believe it or not. He came in, I think, during like one of the early years of the rebuild. Goes up, fouled. 2 shots coming up for Towns. Fouls on Wade, his second. There's Brunson on the sideline there, talking to Alvarado about something that he sees. I'm sure we'll be seeing Harden return here momentarily. Free throw is good. And here, speaking of the devil, here comes Harden with Merrill and Allen. Harden checks in for Mobley. Anunoby returns for Mitchell Robinson. Merrill's in for Schroeder, and Allen's in for Mitchell. So it'll be Wade, Allen, Harden, Merrill, Tyson for the Cavs. And then Anunoby, Towns, Bridges, Clarkson, Alvarado for the Knicks. One more shot coming for Towns. Free throw. Nope. Brought down by Wade. Back comes Harden. Here comes Harden. Merrill, quick fire. In and out again. My God, stop doing that to me. Doing that to him. Bridges, right down the lane, up and in. Just one-on-one with Harden. Oh, here's Harden against Bridges. Trying to poke at him and slow him down. He fouls him. Bridges. Brunson will return for Alvarado. 33-34 now. Knicks lead. Mitchell Robinson's in for Towns. Here's Harden. Walks across the line. Harden with it. Harden against Brunson. Drives to the left. Up, blocked by Robinson. Right to Tyson. 3 for Merrill again. He needs to shoot from the wing. Notice his shot falls when he's like at the wing. When he's shooting straight or from the corners, no. He needs to shoot more from the wing sides. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know crap, so. This offense, again, just getting stymied. It's so predictable. Just 3 balls every time. Not really attacking. Even when they do, they miss it. Floater, like that. And it's saved by Tyson again. Harden against Mitch. Look at the jazz feet by freaking Robinson. Inside, Allen. Pull up and a foul. Foul is on OG Anunoby. His first. Now we're going to see Allen try to shoot free throws. He made his first 2. It's always the freaking big guys shooting the free throws, which you think that would motivate them to shoot more free throws in their off time. Because you figure if you're always in the paint, you're going to be at the line a lot. This is the first. Heard a lot of rumors that might get traded. So I was kind of prepared, but he thought he was going to get traded to Houston. It was at 14. Oh, yeah, just to Houston. Free throw, good. It's not just the Cavs, it's a lot of friends I've made in Cleveland. Just listening to Breen talk about Allen, his experience during the trade. He thought he was going to Houston. Could you imagine Jared Allen on Houston right now? That would have been crazy with that team, but that team was trash. Here's Allen after the make, 36-34. Harden, floater is good. That's 5 for Harden now. Just past halfway through the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Brunson misses. Tippin, good. 14-9. Second quarter for the Knicks. Here's Merrill against Brunson. Here's Allen. Merrill again fires straight ahead, misses again. This dude's just going to keep firing them off, and he's going to miss them all. 1 for 7 from the field. And Anunoby right down the lane for 2. See, they're getting hooked on defense, man. Because, again, it's like they jack up threes and they miss them, and then they don't play defense. Drive, fouled. Clarkson fouls Harden. That's, I think, the first on Clarkson. Oh, Dish. I do not want to watch that show. Thank you. I see Josh Hart return for Clarkson, and Mobley will come in for Tyson, and Strus will come in for Wade. First free throw is good. Merrill will exit, and Mobley comes back in with Mitchell. Mitchell, Strus, and Mobley in for the Cavs. Hart is in for the Knicks. Game 3 tomorrow. Tomorrow! Spurs and Thunder. I'll be live. And then game 3 of this series on Friday. I'll be live. Duh. One more free throw. Up and good. Harden's got 7. Down 2. 4:56 to go here in the half. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell. Here's Brunson against Strus. Strus is actually a pretty good defender, low-key. He's all over Brunson. Love it. In a crowd, Hart, step back. No. Wrestled away by Harden. He'll set up, slow it down, wait for his guys to get in position. Harden against Hart. Harden now got Brunson. Over to Mobley against Robinson. Drives up, fouled. He goes to the line for 2. Robinson with the foul. That's his first. When they attack the rim. Because, you might get a bucket or you might draw a foul. Especially if you get the right guy on you. Mobley been aggressive so far tonight. He's got, what is this, 12? He's got 12. First free throw is good. Mobley could bulk out a little bit. But I mean, that's just the way his body style is. He's like Kevin Durant almost. Free throw is good. He kind of has like a Kevin Durant build. Not as lanky, but yeah, you get the idea. I don't think he'll be able to bulk out like Giannis. Cavs fans be like, oh my God, imagine if he bulks out like Giannis. If he blew up like Giannis did, people would have to be like, is he on steroids? It's just his body style. 4 minutes to go. Foul. And that's on Harden. That'll send Anunoby to the line for 2. Get him in a bad spot. Harden's got a... Yeah, he was like all up. Because he kind of like encroached in on him and then backed up. Kind of went in on him and then backed up. And that's what drew him in. First free throw is good for Anunoby. He's got 5. With 1 more coming up. Free throw is good. Here's Strus. 3:56 to go. Here in the half. Allen with it. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Fires. Deep 3. That's short. Oh, it took a couple bounces. Didn't go down. It never goes down for us. The Knicks do that, it goes down. Here's Brunson. Corner. Bridges. Hart. Corner three is good. And it's 5-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Strus. Drives. Oh, a little shove, and that's an offensive foul. He was like, that left hand didn't do much, but it did enough, I guess. I think respect, hate, yeah. Raptors, I hate. Like Chet, but OKC is hard to watch. The threes should fall at some point. I hope so. Be nice. I'd hate to see our freaking 3-point percentage right now. Inbound for Hart goes to Brunson. 3:11 to go here in the first half. I had to draw a foul. Ref was not falling for it. He's like, ha, nice try, buddy. You literally lunge yourself right into him. Here's Mitchell. Draws the foul. That'll be on Hart. Timeout, Knicks. Again, there's a live walk outside of the Garden. Look at all those taxis. Man, dude. Madison Square Garden. Been to what? One legit big city in my lifetime, and that was Cleveland. Yeah. Never really been to another big city besides Cleveland. I've been to Washington, D.C. before when I was a kid for a middle school field trip. But it was a fun experience, I guess. It was hot, though. And we didn't really do much besides go to the sanctioned, sites like the monuments and stuff. There was literally a day we spent the entire time at the monuments. It was cool. It was fun. It was hot. I think on the final day, we went to Arlington Cemetery. Yeah, we went to Arlington Cemetery. And then I remember this vividly. I think we were going through the mountains of Pennsylvania on the way home to Ohio. And I said we stopped at McDonald's, I think it was. And I remember I had to text my dad, telling him that we're on our way because my phone was going to die. That was fun. That was And Mobley is looking great though tonight. He has 14. By far the leading scorer. He's on a mission tonight. Mitchell's got 5. Harden's got 7. Allen's even got 7. He's not doing too bad. But we need other guys to step up. I've been to New York a few times. I don't know if I'd be able to go to New York. Like Manhattan. If I did, I would definitely be like always going to the food spots. I would try some of the delis down there, pizza spots. I would have to probably try like a couple pizza spots. Especially the ones I see on YouTube. There's a couple that I follow on YouTube. I think one is a New York spot. I always see them posting videos. I'd have to try them out. Yeah. I'd be trying to try like those spots that I see. Well, how about like the Akiwe? I might have to stop in the Akiwe bodega. Sure. Don't forget the Bev. I've been to Cleveland, Columbus, Cincy, Louisville, and Charlotte. I've kind of been to Columbus, kind of like the outskirts, but never really downtown Columbus. Cincinnati, I don't think I've been to Cincinnati. I know I have. Yeah, I was. That's right. I went there for a high school football game. I saw freaking Sean Clifford and the St. X Bombers get blasted by freaking St. John Bosco from California. Yeah. Freaking the Clemson old Clemson's quarterback, not Klubnik, the other one before him. He was on that team. So we got 2 shots coming up here. First one is good for Mitchell. One more coming up for Spida. Ananobi, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson for the Knicks. Allen, Mobley, Harden, Mitchell, Strus for the Cavs. Free throw number 2 is good. About 2:55 and counting here in the half. It's been an entertaining game. Cavs just aren't making a lot of these shots. Knicks really aren't either. We'll see if that continues here. But here is Brunson, drive, good defense. Hart, wide open 3, misses. Goes up, missed again. Here's Mobley with it. Mobley, here's Mitchell. Mitchell dancing around, poked at by Bridges, lost the ball. Harden for 3, it's good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, James, make me look like an asshole, please. We were slandering the crap out of you last game. Mainly because he wasn't making the shots. If you're going to take the ball, you make your shots, bro. Enough said. Here's Hart. Spin move, up and in. Oh my God, he hit the freaking spin move. He hit the office spin move on freaking Allen. He had him standing still. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Mitchell navigating in, kick out to Mobley. Fires for 3. Again, he's been confident. I just wish those stupid shots would fall. Back the other way. Bridges. Hart. OG. Step back 3. Got it. 5-point lead for the Knicks again. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell with it. Here's Harden. Harden. Against Brunson. Dancing around. He's doing too much dribbling. Drives. Floater. Good. Harden's got 12. His own Ananobi. Against Mobley, though. Tougher to do that against Evan because he's got quicker feet. Misses it. 53 seconds to go. Here's Harden. Harden, step back. Ah, good luck. Another miss. Allen trying to play volleyball. Hey, Allen, use both hands, bro. Grab the ball. Like, tip it to yourself and grab it. Stop trying to play volleyball with it. Kind of. Brunson, Hart, left open. 3. Good. Hey, guys, stop leaving Hart open. God. They're leaving him open all the damn time. They're daring him to take those shots, and he's making them. 18 seconds to go. Inside. The lob. Over to Allen, up and in for 2. Eight seconds to go. Here's Hart. 5, 4, leaving him open for 3. Misses. Rebound. Oh, dear. Good foul. Ball on Strus. A loose ball foul. Even though it's like, okay, what? Oh, yeah. Wade's going to come in for Harden. That was a foul to give. 1 second left. Down 4. Feels like this team does better when they trail at halftime and stuff. They feel motivated. I don't know. Pass. Brunson! No, if that would have went down, I would have walked out. And at the half, Cavs trail by 4. Got to feel pretty good about the Cavs, though, but any comment? I read they don't double team Brunson was the reason for the loss. They put Harden on him, and he got cooked over and over again. 1 Montreal. That's crazy to see, though. All right, box score time for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley with 14. Harden with 12. Allen with 9. 7 for Mitchell and 3 for Wade. Off the bench, just 2 apiece for Schroeder and Merrill. Overall, though, not great stuff. 17 of 46 from the field, 37%. 6 of 21 from threes, 29%. 9 of 10 from the line, 90%. 24 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 9 fouls. For the Knicks, not as good as us. I mean, they're shooting almost as bad, damn near, like from 3. But from the field, they're shooting 51%. As 13 for Towns, 12 for Hart, 10 for Bridges, 9 for Anunoby, and 2 for Brunson. I feel like he's going to explode in the second half. You just feel it. 5 for McBride and 2 for Robinson off the bench. Damn. 22 of 43 from the field, 51%. 6 of 19 from 3, 32% from 3. And 3 for 8 from the line, 38%. 19 rebounds, 17 assists, 3 turnovers and steals, 5 blocks, and 6 fouls. So fouls really aren't, there really isn't a lot of fouling going on here. Freaking Cunha left the game again, bro. What the hell? Only down 4? Yeah, it could be much worse considering how bad we shot. Surrounded by hotel. I would love to see the Cavs come out in the second half like they did against the Pistons in Game 7. Just take over the damn game. Make your shots. That's all I'm going to say. Make your freaking shots. And play good defense. Really nothing else to say regarding that. The scoreboard up. Wait, hold up. Let me scoreboard is up. And now I'm going to pardon, someone will go off for us in the second half. I'd love to see Struce just go nuclear mode and freaking just erupt for like 17 plus points in the second half. Just saying, like 17, a random number. Just go crazy with it. Go like against the Heat. Is Donovan limping? I would not be surprised if Donovan's injured. I would not be surprised. Yeah, Jared Allen says being traded to the Cavs has been one of the best things that has ever happened to him. Not because the Cavs playing good basketball, but because of all the friends he's made. Okay. Detroit fans on their way home after 5 straight days of Cleveland belt. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Imagine being a Detroit sports fan, right? You saw the Cavs beat you 4 out of 5 games, right? After you took a 2-0 lead on the Cavs, we won 3 in a row, lost game 6, won game 7. You thought, okay, that's enough. Okay, it's like, okay, it's over. We're done, right? Ring. Because guess who's coming to town? The Guardians. I'll talk about the Guardians series probably tomorrow, most likely. I'll go live probably tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Unless I'm in the mood tonight. Unless I'm in the mood tonight, then I'll definitely do it tonight. But yeah. Just my opinion, but I'm leaving this postseason believing that Evan Mobley and Jared Allen aren't the ones holding the Cavs back. Matthew Stafford signed a 1-year, $55 million extension. Has now 2 years and up to 100 million remaining on his deal with the Rams. I guess Sadie Sink is back doing her little stage door thing in London. That's cool. What is stage door? It's after the play is done, I guess. Like the actors go out and sign autographs and stuff. People were getting very, very rowdy at that thing. So they took like 2 or 3 weeks off, about a month off, damn near. Man, I can't believe we swept the Tigers today. I know, right? It was awesome. Yeah, rest in peace, Kyle Busch. I heard today actually that he was like hospitalized due to a severe illness. Rumor has it was pneumonia, but I have not seen it confirmed, so I'm not going to say for sure. 2 days ago, Kyle Busch was racing his son at the new go-kart track in Durham, North Carolina. Wow. I stutter a lot. My God, why am I repeating my words? I don't know why I do that. I really don't. I've seen Kyle Busch race countless times because I used to go to a NASCAR race when I was younger. I used to go to Michigan International Speedway all the way from when I was a little toddler, damn near, could barely understand what was going on, all the way up until, geez, when was the last race I went to? I think it was one of Dale Jr.'s last years racing. I can't even remember the last race I went to. It's before they went to the new system that they have, the segmented races. The last year I went to a Michigan race was the year, I believe, like a year or two before they started segmented races. Kyle suffered a brain bleed. Wait, what? Kyle, brain bleed? Is that what it was? They said it was a severe illness. I haven't really seen exactly what it was, but that's sad, regardless of what it is. Yeah, Kyle Busch. A lot of people, yeah, like a lot of people didn't like him because of his race antics, but seemed like a really cool guy off the track. Someone on the comments on this video of Sadie is like, I hope they behave this time. Yeah, people were getting rowdy as hell at those freaking stage door things where the actors would go out and sign autographs and talk to the fans after their play. I think she's only doing it for another month. And then the best part is when she's done with that play, which is Romeo and Juliet, when she's done, she gets to come back, I think, to the States and get ready for Spider-Man. That'll be fun. And it can be fatal. Of course it can be fatal. Yep. Yep. If not treated, it can be fatal. If not checked and treated or whatever, it can be fatal. Really, anything can. It's bad enough. Reverse magnet going on with Sam's threes. Can we get this investigated? Reverse magnet ball. Brexton. Wow, 3 days ago. That's sad. How about Patrick Bailey hitting a home run today? Wow. Panthers. This Cardinals fan hates the Panthers? And he's just going to unload tomatoes on the AFC and the NFC West, of course. That's tough. Seahawks. Oh, that's tough. Did he tomato his own team? No, he tomatoed his own team. That's tough. TikTok effect. Oh, why do you hate the Lions? Petsing is terrible. You guys just always beat us for no reason. Tomatoing the Cardinals the most. TikTok. Yeah, it's a TikTok effect. Get tomato stuff. That's pretty good. Bungles are favored to win 15 of 17 games this season. Someone quote tweeted it saying, everyone still treats this team like the calendar still reads January 2022. Bet the Bungles could be good. I just don't know if you can trust Zach Taylor. I don't know if you can trust Zach Taylor. I still laugh at the fact that 3 of the 4 teams in the AFC North all changed coaches, and the one team that should have didn't. Okay. Yeah, Donovan has like no explosiveness. He has to be hurt or something. All Madden versus rookie mode. Oh my god. Didn't you say? Oh. Hmm. Forever Rowdy Cowbush. That's cool. In the late 2000s, people were told this phase had appeared in thousands of strangers' dreams. The site asked, have you ever dreamed this, man? Oh, it later turned out to be a hoax art project by an Italian marketer. He looks Italian. Hit Wilson has a new logo, and it's literally the WWE logo to the side with some funky looking W logo. Interesting. Joe Shane, extended by the Giants. You laughing like Hunt isn't itching to give Veach a lifetime extension right now. Damn. To be fair, Shane has done a great job building that team again. But let's see if they can do it on the field. This might be the most formidable Giants team that they've had in a while. They legit have some weapons and a good coach. How the NBA uses magnetic rims? Oh my god, dude. Jalen Williams is 25 years old. What? Oh, what? Oh, people are getting mad about J Dub. Oh. Just reading through Twitter, guys. No biggie. That's funny. Kenny Atkinson called a timeout in the first quarter. He didn't wait until we were down 12 to do it. That's even better. That's even better. Every day would be better with NFL football. That's why we need multiple football leagues and games 7 days a week. No, I don't want to do games 7 days a week. Think of the players. Braden Fajoco. Outside of Mendoza, The best kid in this draft is, oh, that's from February, is this Boston kid from Washington. He reminds me so much of Justin Jefferson. And he's a Brown. Oh, he's going to eat too. He reminds you of who? Damn. Hate him. Oh my God. What is this? Oh, I see what it is. Someone doing like mannerisms on the court. How they shoot. Freaking Mobley. Hey, hey, hey. Evan's funny though when he does that. All right, so we are about ready to start the third quarter, it looks like. $53-49. There we go. Kevin O'Connell is going to be fired. What? Oh, Vikings better lock in. 6 for 21 from three. 1 of 11 in the first quarter. Ugh. So, yeah, we're ready for the third quarter to start. Same 5 on the floor as before. Wade, Allen, Mobley, Harden, Mitchell for the Cavs. And Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson for the Knicks. Here's Harden from left to right. Inside, Mobley, underneath, up, good for Allen. See how the Cavs look coming out of the break here. See what kind of energy they bring into it, you know? Brunson with it against Harden. Drives, nice pass. Oh, blocked by Allen. Denies Hart. All the way, here's Mitchell. Mobley, corner for Wade. Back to Mobley. Drives. Up for Harden. Harden working against Hart. Step back for three. No, short. Oh, almost a steal by Mitchell. Watch out. Tumbles into the. Is that Mike Brown? Yeah. Stumbled into Mike Brown. Don't take out their coach, Donovan. Damn. Here's Mitchell. Hold up. Airballed it. Middle thought he got fouled, but it'll stay with the Cavs. He went diving for the ball here and then goes, Mike Brown. Oh, that's. He must be like banked out. He has to be like, something must have happened. Like, he must not be right. I've seen him when he's at his top notch, top tier, you know. Mitchell, drive, floater is good. Mitchell's got 9 now. 4-0 third quarter so far. Mobley against Towns. And got a foul away from the ball. I don't know, 9 to go here, or 10:21 to go in the third. Smart against Allen. Brunson. Hurt to Brunson. Brunson for 3. Here we go. Told you he was going to probably light it up in the second half. He was way too quiet in the first half. Here's Harden out to Mitchell for 3. Missed. Still can't make them. Here's Brunson racing up and Hart with the dunk. All the way. Here's Mitchell. Spin. Oh, miss. Oh, brother. Going stagnant again. Oh, Towns almost lost it. Drive. Towns up top. Hart. Bridges. Brunson. Three. No. Brought down by Harden. Cavs down 5. Here's Mitchell. Drive. Lost the ball. Crashes into Towns. Number 2 on Mitchell. Lost the ball, and then he crashes into Towns. So that'd be number 3. That's a loose ball foul. 9:09 to go. That's 3 now. Here's Brunson. Brunson. Spin move up. Got it. Oh, boy. Spider coming alive. Hope so. Here's Harden. Inside. Pass. Stolen. Careless passing. Hart. Bridges up and in. Timeout, Cavs. Down 9. Well, they got a 4-0 lead and then forgot how to make a basket again. Gotta love it. I'll be right back, guys. The thing I hate about this offense, they get so stagnant. And then, of course, they can't stop them. So, yeah, burying themselves in another hole again. Once again, for the umpteenth time in this playoffs, this team is once again digging themselves in a hole with their questionable shots and then shoddy defense. Remember, it was a 4-0 run to start, and then they've just, laid an egg. Can't make a basket. So stagnant sometimes. And I don't know if they're going to be able to dig out of it at this time. Especially if Brunson's lighting it up, which he's got 7 already. Oh, brother. This team can be so damn annoying. But at least Kenny used the timeout. Short on nothing. Big on weekend. Oh, brother. But again, they're going to stop attacking the paint and just start chucking up threes.
Tonight's Google search deep dive. How different are in-game versus between game adjustments during NBA playoffs.
All right, so 8:27 to go here in the third. Coming off the timeout, there's Breen, Legler, and RJ. From Mike Breen, he's had like how many freaking co-commentators over the last couple years? He had Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy for the longest time. Then they put him with Doris Burke, I think it was. They took her off the broadcast, and now they got RJ. Yeah, it's just. I like RJ though. I will not stand for RJ hatred. Who the heck would hate RJ Ryan and Richard Jefferson? Floater, miss. Putback, miss. Guys, put it in the hoop. Come on now. Get serious. Oh, wait, this is a very unserious team. That's right. Well, Bridges missed. Tipped over to Wade. Wrestles it away. All these guys do is just jack up threes. Three by Wade. No. Just keep jacking them up. Surely, we'll close in, right? Eventually. Yeah, those shots will start falling when they're down 20. Brunson. Drive right in, up and in for two. They're just getting whatever they want in the paint. Again, they don't bother to defend the paint. They just don't do it. They can, but they don't. Mitchell to Allen. Hook shot, miss. Rebounded. Pounded up, missed again, but a foul. Towns wants to look at it. Two shots coming up. Fouls on Towns. His first. Strus will come in for Mobley. Mitchell going to exit. Free throw. Miss. My God. Your bro. Merrill's in for Mitchell. Bringing in more firepower in Mitchell and Merrill and Strus. Strus is 0 for 4, though. Oh, brother. Free throw. Miss. Freaking worthless. Make your freaking free throws. God. Here's Brunson. Kick out. Heart open for a three. It's good. Stop leaving Heart open. What's the mental gap? Just keep on leaving Heart open. Yep, just keep leaving him open. He's going to keep shredding you. He's got 17. Here's Strus. Fires. Miss. Of course. Can't freaking make a shot to save their damn lives and then a foul. This team is so ass, man. Make your damn shots. But wait, no. They got to keep shooting threes. That's their MO, and it's going to bury them in this game. It's literally 14-0 run. Cavs haven't scored since the opening little couple baskets they made in the beginning of the quarter. So, yeah, they're going to have a nice little turd quarter. Big old gigantic turd. Three is no good. And Hart wrestled down with Allen. Got a foul. They haven't scored since like the opening minutes of the third quarter. 14-4 run. Well, 14-0 run, actually. They just don't want to score now. They can't score. Everything's a miss. Everything's a miss. Everything's a miss. Everything's a miss. Hey, guys, the ball goes in the hoop, They got freaking saran wrap on the freaking rims or something. God. Three. Miss. 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 God, I sound like I'm talking at a freaking, like, a prom filled with, a event filled with single ladies. Miss, 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 miss. That's all they're doing. Oh, and Hart looks a little banged up there. He's hobbling. Someone needs to tell the Cavs to put the ball in the hoop. They're hitting everything but the hoop. Backboard, the rim, clock, each other. No, they got to put the ball in the hoop to score. Yep, this team is dog shit. Let's put it like that. They're dog shit. All they do is jack up threes. And if they ain't falling, this is what you get. This is what you get. Cavs make a damn shot challenge. You know, this team, they love to dig a ginormous asshole. Not asshole. Ha 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 ha. Free throw number 2 is missed. 15-4 run. They get the ball back. This team is so feeble and putrid, dude. This team is putrid. They got the mentality. They got they got the mentality of a weakling. All they do is jack up threes. Out of bounds, stays with the Knicks.
15-0 run. 18-1 run.
This team is ass, dude. Kenny. 3, good. Don't guard Hart. Just let him cook you at this point. That's all he's been doing. Just leaving him open. An 18-0 run in the last however many minutes. Strauss, Allen, out to Harden. Harden, cross court, Strauss, corner 3. Oh my God, he made one. Wow. As they're already down freaking 15 now. Weak ass team, dude. Trash ass team. They only wake up when they're down double figures. Here's Towns. He's up and blocked by Allen. Now they want to show up. Damn. Harden drives up and missed. Putback is good. I think the ref was insinuating that he got ball. Looks like Mitchell is ready to come back in with Mobley and Schroeder. We have a timeout. Cavs down 13. You know, they wait until they're down like double figures to finally start playing ball again. It's like a magic word or something. I don't get it. I just don't get it with this damn team. I just don't. They do this a lot. Look how many times they did it against the Raptors and the Pistons. Pissing me off. I don't think this team's going to be able to come back from down 2-0 against the Knicks. I mean, I talked about it before the series began, right? The Cavs, in their history in the playoffs against the Knicks, have won 2 total playoff games. Games. Not series, games.
Everybody just moves down one. No, okay. The way stuff, it's all about play. Good, fresh, made to order. Every bite is the trend. The bridge.
It's one of those things where no matter what shot you put up, you could literally have the wide open shot. You know, it's like you got a beautiful, form, beautiful release, looks good, and then kicked out. Nope, miss. So of course.
So certainly can.
He's clearly not himself. Oh, really? You just figured that out? Clearly, he's not himself. What the heck?
Even though people saw these training trips, talking to the vacancies go. Voila, we're on vacation, and that back to that John Cena. Don't back the old way.
All right, so we're going to see Schroeder in for Wade, Mobley in for Allen, Mitchell coming for Harden, McBride will enter for Anunoby. 5 points in this since 10-10 in the third quarter, 18 of 5 run, 2 of 11 from the field. They're 7 of 11, and we have 2 turnovers. They have not turned it over. Here's Bridges, gives it to Brunson. Only a 13-point lead. They're not completely dead, but they got to wake up. McBride, no. Tipped, and a foul. It's out of bounds, Knicks ball. 71-58. McBride. Here's Towns. Brunson. Brunson drives. Oh, look, Hart open for 3, and he makes it. These guys will never learn. Hart is literally always open, and he's always going to hit him. He's got 24. Call it a damn heart attack, I guess. Strus stolen. This team is so putrid, dude. Brunson. 3.5 to go. Drive up, missed. Rebounded by Hart to Towns. Chucks it up. Too strong. Rebounded again by the Knicks. Jump ball. Oh, this team is just so putrid. This team is so putrid, dude. They can't make a damn thing now. Got a jump ball. McBride versus Strus. Out of bounds. Next ball. Inbound the Hart. Rounds against Strus. Fights his way in for 2. 23-9 freaking third quarter. Well, we know the Cavs didn't wake up in the third quarter. That's for sure. They damn sure didn't wake up in the third quarter. They're still in the locker room. Foul on McBride. His first. We know damn well this team didn't wake up in the freaking third quarter. Once again, this is just like the game in Cleveland against the Pistons. Game 6. They just didn't even bother waking up. They were in a good spot coming out of the half, and then Left a big old dog turd on the freaking court again. Mitchell scores. He's got 9. Can't even ask for a run because I don't know if it'll happen. It could, but they got to put the ball in the hoop for it to happen. Pass to Hart, drives up, blocked. Spikes it right to Merrill. Here's Schroeder. Ooh, we got pushed down by Hart. Tomorrow night in San Antonio, Thunder Spurs. That should be a good one. I'll be live. You already know. You already know. $76-60. As Bridges will take a seat. Clarkson's in for Hart. Shamit's in for Bridges. No changes for the Cavs. Be nice to see the Cavs end this quarter on a high note. Get us within single digits, maybe. Put us in striking distance for a big fourth quarter. Mitchell fires. Hits the 3. About damn time he hits one. Feels like those have been eluding him all game. Down 13. 2 minutes to go in the third. Brunson. Drive. Stop. Getting trapped. McBride. Kick out corner. Towns for 3 is good. Drive. Mitchell up. Goaltending. Give him a basket. Here's McBride. 1:33 to go. Clarkson. Drives up and got it. Again, they're just getting whatever they want, man. My God. Can you freaking protect the paint? Gee whiz, man. Got a foul. They're just getting whatever they want. I mean, damn. If you didn't know any better, you would have thought this was like a training session. You know, like when the trainers be standing around doing like this and that, you know, like fake move, like, you know, little. When they practice maneuverability, that's what we're doing right here. Of course, if they leave someone open, that person shoots and makes it, especially if his name is Josh Hart. All right. First free throw is good for Struess. One more coming up. Cavs are kind of on the fringe of coming back in this game. They just got to go on a run. That's tough against this Knicks team because, as I've seen, when I've done their games, when they are hitting, they are hitting. To them, the hoop is like the size of a freaking, like, one of them swimming pools, the inflatable ones. For us, it's like shooting into a pea shooter. Nothing goes down. It's like a keyhole, like a groove hole. Like, to the Knicks, it's like shooting. It's like throwing a golf ball into a freaking Olympic swimming pool. 3 on the shot clock. Drive the dunk by Mitchell Robinson. Here's Brunson. Mitchell spins against McBride to Merrill. Bumped. Missed the shot, but he'll get 2 at the line. Fouls on Shamit, his second. He can now get the corner, get into the lane. Really puts Evan Mobley in a tough spot. He wants to step up, but got Mitchell Robinson off the baseline. Throws. First one missed by Merrill. Can't even make free throws. What the hell is going on with this team tonight? They can't make anything. Feel like they couldn't even make a deadline for an assignment in school. Free throw number 2 is good, though. 83-68. Floater Clarkson. Again, just getting whatever they want. Everything they put up in the paint goes in. I think it's got like a auto aim feature. Oh man, Knicks using auto aim. 20 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Drives. Goes up. Got it to go. 14 seconds. Mitchell's got 18, so he's not even doing bad. 5 on the clock for Brunson. Clarkson goes up and an offensive foul. Travel. Bridges returns for McBride. Yeah. Well, no. Bridges is in for Clarkson, and Anobi's in for Brunson. And Anobi's back in. Struess with the inbound. Up top. Schroeder! No, of course not. Only Mitchell can hit those. After 3, it's 85-70 Knicks. A 32-21 third quarter. Yeah, there's something about Cleveland versus New York teams in the playoffs, man. I just don't get it. Last time a Cleveland team beat a New York team in the playoffs. Crap, when was it? Probably when the Guardians beat the Yankees in 07? It really wasn't that long ago, was it? Browns, well, I mean, they played the Bills, but technically the Giants and technically the Jets aren't a New York team. They're in Jersey. But I guess they classify. Yeah, that has to be it. In the playoffs? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Because the Cavs have never beaten the Knicks in the playoffs. And yeah, it was 07. The last time the Cleveland team beat a New York team in the playoffs. Yeah. 2007. When the Indians eliminated the Yankees. Oh, brother, this team is just a pain to watch right now. They're so stagnant. When they go stagnant, it's almost unwatchable. Oh my god. When they're hitting, oh, it's fun. I have the most fun ever watching this team when they're hitting their shots, obviously. Kobe drunk all oh my god. Bruce ski man making roster choices. That's what I mean, dude. Josh Hart, damn. Sam Merrill had his one big game, and now he's probably gonna come back down to earth big time. Ah, man. Well, fourth quarter should be interesting. Does this team have it in them? Are they a bunch of men or are they a bunch of mice at this point? They're gonna go out with at least a little fight in them, or are they just gonna roll over and die and say see you in Cleveland for Game 3? Another game, just like Game 6 against Detroit, where they just did not come out ready to go in the third quarter. I'm like, what were they doing in the locker room? Were they listening to church music or something? Like, damn. They don't even know if they're going to be able to come back from this deficit. One, they can't make shots reliably, and two, they can't stop the Knicks. So Robinson exits to start. Josh Hart's in with Alvarado for Bridges. Ounce for Anunoby. Struess will start off on the bench for Jalen Tyson, getting more minutes. Wow, so he's actually going to get more run this time. Interesting. Oh, I'm intrigued. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 8th double-double of the playoffs for Towns. Here's the Knicks racing up the floor. Schroeder all over Alvarado. Here's Hart. 11:45 to go. Cavs are still kind of on the fringe. Get a couple stops, make some buckets, and they're right back in this game. That's a tough thing, though. It's easier said than done, obviously. Here's Tyson. Mitchell. Kick out to Schroeder. And we have a foul. It's on Towns. His second. I've seen them come back from deficits like this before. Heck, they did it to the Pistons. They snatched their soul in that game 5. They even did it to the Knicks in game 1. And then another foul. They did it to the Knicks in game 1. I think what were they down like 11 or something? Came all the way back, built up their 22-point lead, and then fell off a cliff. Fouls on Shamet. His third. Mitchell going to shoot 2. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Down by 15. This is where we need Mitchell to take over. First one is good, especially with no Brunson out there right now. Game 3 on Saturday in Cleveland. Game 4 on Monday. Game 5 possibly on Wednesday if they need it. I'm sure we'll win 1 in Cleveland. Oh, it's a 3-point foul. I didn't even notice that. Number 2 is good. I thought it was a 2-point play. That's a 3. There's Kenny. One more coming up. Makes the first 2. And the third one is up and good. It's the lead to 12. Again, they're just hanging on the fringe right now. I don't know if they'll be able to get it any closer than like a possession. You'd want to be down by 5, I think, by like 2 minutes to go, realistically. Alvarado, no good. Brought down by Tyson. Tyson's been booty juice like most of this playoffs. Tyson, short. Nothing is literally falling for him. Going to give me that Chetty Osman vibe from a couple years ago when he was here. Remember that? When he wasn't very good, which was sad. Towns against Mobley, out to Shamet. 3 ball. No. Rebound, and he got a foul. Hart falls down, draws it on Tyson. Yo, can we get Tyson out of the game, dude? This dude's more of a detriment than anything. What's he even done since we bring him in? Nothing. I never see him do anything except for run his mouth and get into trouble and draw fouls. And get foul. And foul. Yeah. He hasn't been, he's been crap ever since he had a 39-point game. Back, missed, rebounded by Mobley. Getting hacked around. Here's Merrill. Mitchell with it. Over to Merrill. Gets fouled. That'll be on McBride. His second. 2 shots coming for Sam Merrill. After lighting up the rims last game, he has only 2 tonight so far. And it was a 2-point shot that he made, ironically enough. Oh, he's got 3 points. 1 free throw, and then he's 0 for 7 from 3. So the rims have not been kind to him tonight. First one is good. The rims have not been kind to him tonight at all. He's shooting like he's in Wicker Park with the double rims. One more as Bridges is in for Hart. Alvarado exits. Looks like Brunson will be coming back in as well. Throw, no. Back come the Knicks. Drive up, no. Rebound, Knicks. Still can't get offensive boards, I see. That's translated from the Pistons series. Merrill hits the deck. 3-ball. No, that's too strong. Mitchell brings it down. Here comes Mitchell, and we have a foul. Looking foul on Shamit. His fourth. 14 fouls already. Yeesh. Robinson comes in for Towns. Now the Cavs are in the bonus, I believe now. Any other fouls after this, and they're going to the line. Yeah. Cavs in the bonus already with 9:36 to go. Towns exits for Robinson. Oh, here's Schroeder against Mitch. Here's Mitchell dancing around against Robinson. Missed it. Oh, and Tyson gets dragged down by Clarkson. That'll be his first. Cavs are in the bonus. So we'll have 2 shots coming up here for Tyson, I believe. See, watch against Clarkson. He just drags him down. Mike Brown's like, what the heck? Wonder what he's looking at. It's like a list. Who's this guy? First free throw is good. Lead gets down to 10 now. And Anobi in for Clarkson. And Harden returns for Merrill. Harden has. Well, Mitchell's got 21. He's actually hitting shots now. I like that. Mobley's got 14. He's been kind of quiet since the first half. Again, they just go away from him. And Harden's got 12. Not having his best night. Clarkson takes a seat. 9:19 to go. One more free throw for Tyson. Finally on the board in the points department. Free throw is good. Okay. Here comes Shamit. Here's Robinson. Knicks are already in the penalty and foul on Mitchell. A little too handsy. That'll be number 4 on him. $85-76. Inbound. Oh, bad pass. Taken by Tyson. He's racing up the floor. Caught him napping. Schroeder. Tyson with the layup. His first bucket from the field. Got it down to 7. Here's Brunson. Over to LG. Fires. Hits the 3. Of course, that'll stymie the run. Slams the door on that rally. Here's Schroeder. Don't know why he's still in the game. I'm surprised Allen's not in the game. Tyson in the corner. No. Yeah, keep giving it to Tyson. Good job. A loose ball foul on Schroeder. Good job. Yeah, that's a good way to stymie any rally. Give it to your bum shooters. Don't give it to the guys who were eating all game in the beginning. Jared Allen is in for Mobley now. Literally, I bet you the Knicks could miss the rest of their shots, but it doesn't matter because we can't make ours either. Cavs are in the bonus. Let's see if they would take advantage of that. But here's Brunson. Drive, pull up. No. Tipped over to Schroeder. Schroeder drives baseline against Shamit. Tyson. Harden. Fakes over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Drive. Good. He's got 23. Come out. Knicks. Down 8. 7:46 to go. I really want to say we can come back and win this game. We definitely can. What scares me though is our inability to make shots consistently. That scares me. Watch us win 3-4 too. That would be crazy if we win 3-4 like we did against the Pistons. It can happen. The one time we played the Knicks this year in Cleveland, we beat them. Harden too. If I have to see Timothy on TV one more time, I'm turning it off. I'm sick of seeing Kylie Jenner make me want to bleach my eyes. Damn. That's the one thing about New York fans. They always boast about how many celebrities they get at their games. Like, congrats. Wonderful. That's awesome. Good for you. They act like no celebrities ever come to Cavs games. One of the most insane games ever I've watched had the Kelsey brothers there. I still remember that game too. That was the Celtics game. I think that we beat them. And that might have been the game. Was it like where Dean Wade went nuclear? I think it was, or was it the game where Grant Williams famously told Donovan, "I'm gonna make both." Just full of money. Well, yeah, I mean, big city, big city. It's a big city thing, you know. I mean, especially in baseball, big market, one of the largest markets in sports. Thing is, though, I mean, yeah, you can spend money, but you gotta be wise with the spending. I mean, you can't just be throwing money at everybody, you know. Besides, spending in baseball is more than just bringing in free agents; it's extending your players, right? Yeah. What is this? Claw marks. Is this passenger? Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Every horror movie always has a scene where someone's getting dragged into darkness. Let's see if the Cavs can grab this game by the balls here and freaking really make Knicks fans sweat. On by 8 with 7:46 to go. They're in the bonus. Let's see if they take advantage. Imagine we see a James Harden 4-point play coming up. Oh, you know what would be badass? A buzzer beater by James Harden that's a 4-point play to win the game. Or to be a dagger. Oh, that would hurt so bad if I'm a Knicks fan and that happens. Josh Hart's in for Shamit. John McEnroe. Chris Rock. John Bon Jovi. We have a foul here. They're gonna pull the whole. They're gonna do the Mecca Robinson thing. Is Allen fouls him? I guess. So they're gonna take out Robinson and bring in Towns. They're not stupid. So here comes Brunson. $7:30 to go. Inside Bridges, too easy. Yep. Get whatever he want. They get whatever they want in the paint. Drive, Harden, up, miss, rebound to Schroeder. Gets pushed down. Brunson gets his first foul. Free throws coming up for the Cavs. Schroeder to the line for two. It's got to be Schroeder, right? They can't have Struce out there, I guess. Schroeder ain't done shit since like that game where he had 17. First one, miss. This guy stinks, dude. Oh my god. This brother does not have the dog in him at all. Leave it to freaking Schroeder to freaking stymie any run that we had. Free to throw, short. This guy stinks. Bro, Schroeder, what have you done, dude? God. You and your freaking mid Mr. Fumble the Bag. Mason's still out there too, by the way. Pulls his way in for Anunoby, gets the bucket. Back up 12. 6:43 to go and counting. Here's Schroeder. Mobley and Struce ready to come back in. Pull up for two. Got it. Good shot, Schroeder. Brunson. Matched up with Mitchell. Drive. Kick out. Open. Bridges. Wide open three. Good. Yep, this team still can't guard dudes in the corner. They've never guarded dudes in the corner. Never. Never. They never guard dudes in the corner. It's like a mental lapse. They're like, oh yeah, there's a corner, there's a dude over there. Let's not guard him. Also, he's a pretty good shooter. Yeah. Brunson's having an off game and everyone else is cooking. Go figure, right? Brunson's got 9, but Hart's got 24. Freaking, and nobody's got 14. Bridges got 17. So yeah, Brunson's not really doing much, but he's also got 13 assists. Go figure. Go figure. One game we can actually stop a little Brunson. Everybody else goes off. But that's what you want in your team, though. Right? When your star ain't hitting, your role players step up. And boy, they are. They're definitely worth the money and the picks that were used to get them. Freaking Bridges and Towns, especially. Well, no, not Bridges and Towns, but Towns and OG and Brunson. I think, yeah, their entire starting 5 were all acquired within the last couple of years, obviously for picks. I don't think they signed Hart. No, they traded for Hart. That's right. Trade deadline from the Blazers. That's right. I remember now. I remember now. I remember. Kind of funny. I get my hair cut because my hair was bugging the hell out of me, and of course that ruins the Cavs. Of course. But I will say though, the Guardians were not harmed by my change in hairstyle. In this case, I should have just kept my hair the way it was until June, and they probably would have won. Funny. Is there a way I can get my hair back? Hair growth accelerator, just ground my head in it. And within like 10 minutes, my hair is like down to my freaking shoulders. No, that's unhealthy. Knicks are ass. Josh Hart is a dog shit player too. Damn, really? That's how it is? Still got 6 minutes, and if I know anything about this team, they will make a run somehow. They'll get it within like 5, and then we'll see what happens. That's just my prediction. I don't know. I have no clue about this Cavs team. You know, this team on the road stinks. It's like a completely different team, except in game sevens. Strus is back in for Schroeder, and Mobley's in for Tyson. My dog is back. Maybe we get a rally since my dog is back in my room now. Rally dog. Oh, it's time for the rally dog. We're going a massive run because my dog came back in my room. I'm gonna be like, this dog is never leaving my room ever again. It's like, where'd you leave? Why on earth did you leave, my puppy dog? A dog? Be like, be like the Tiger Woods meme. My dog. Oh, this team, man, they just kill me, man. It's like I wouldn't have cared too much if we would have taken game one. Look at the defense, Allen, bro. Let's put some effort in guarding in the corner. Just leaving them open. Don't bother. Bother. Right, Jarrett? Yeah, exactly. Here's Mitchell. Drive. Stop. Kick out to Strus to Mitchell again. Mitchell getting doubled. Corner. Harden in the corner. Get it to go. 3. The challenge is getting it to the single digits and actually getting stops. That's the biggest challenge. Dog literally just came in here and just, oh my God, he freaking ripped ass. Oh, this dog is not serious, bro. He came in here and just ripped ass. Oh, it stinks. I see how it is, dog. I actually speak highly of you, and you come in here and just rip one right into my. Oh man. Here's Harden to Mobley, and he's fouled. Cavs back to the line for 2. If my team was in the bonus, I would be attacking the paint every play. I was on OG Anunoby, his third. I have 12 to go, down 12. Be nice if the Cavs can get a run going, but that's easier said than done because we could score 100 points but give up 102. Free throw, miss. Now we can't make free throws. This team wants me to go to a mental asylum. I swear. Can't even crash out. It says like, bro, we can't get a stop. When we finally get a stop, we can't make shots. Like, damn. Free throw number 2 is miss. Go figure. Like shit. Like straight up, like, damn. 12-point lead. Here's Anunoby. Allen, bro, he's trying, but not trying hard enough. Nope. Turn around. Got it. He is getting everything. My God. 26 for Hart. Mitchell. Corner for Mobley. Kick out. Mitchell tries a 3. In and out. That's just how it's been going. And it went halfway in and it kicked out. 4:20 to go in the fourth. And a steal by Strus, excuse me. Here's Mitchell. Runs over a guy and there's a foul. That's 4 on Hart. That's 4 on Hart. Hart's 10 of 20 from the field. To be fair, Mitchell's not even doing bad. He's 8 of 17. But nobody else is really stepping up besides Harden, I guess, and Mobley. Mobley hasn't done crap since the first half. Again, they went from feeding the big dudes to jacking up shots, and look what happened. They were doing really well when they were feeding the big guys. First free throw is good for Mitchell. One more coming up. Maybe 4 points. Not a great night at all for the Cavs shooting wise. Just one of those nights. Free throw short again. Does this team practice free throws? I'm genuinely curious. I'm sure they do, but damn, bro. To be professionals and not being able to hit them is just ridiculous. Always trying to steal it. Foul's on Mitchell. That'll be number 5 on him. Now this team's cooked. They were cooked after the third quarter. They dug themselves too big of a hole. And yeah, you could get out of it against the Pistons. Pistons were garbage, shooting threes and such. If your shots were falling, you had them to dead to rights. These guys don't miss. That's the problem. And they're getting whatever they want in the paint. Honestly, it's been free eats in the paint for every team that we face in the playoffs. That's what the freaking Raptors did to us. It was free eats all night. Put a freaking sign that says everybody eats free inside the paint. They should just call the paint area, freaking whatever diner is open 24 hours because they eat all the time. Everybody eats. Pull up, brick. You see, it's Here's Brunson, going to be down 2-0 in the series, heading back to Cleveland again. Are they going to win? I think they'll win a game in Cleveland, and then we'll see what happens. Got to win game 3, though. I guess the main objective is to win game 3 and then then do game 4. And then try to take a game 5 if we get there. Dude, they're just getting whatever, man. It's free eats all night. It's free eats all night. Mm-hmm. I can't even rage about this game, man. There's nothing to rage about. I got pissed last game because we freaking blew a 22-point lead. This team can't even get close. That third quarter, it's what doomed them. Couldn't even generate a fake comeback. Someone in a group chat I'm in said, "Oh, nice fake comeback." They couldn't even generate a fake comeback. The closest they got, I think, was what, 9 or 8? That third quarter doomed them in this game. That start in the third quarter doomed them. They are looking down the barrel of legit possibly getting swept, which I don't think they will. I think they take game 3 and then we'll see what happens after that, but this is getting bad. And the worst part is this series win for the Knicks, if they hold on. My nose is itching like crazy right now. I hate this. This is going to give Knicks fans an insane ego thinking, "Oh, yeah, man, we're going to win those finals." You do know what's going on in the West right now, right? You do realize that if when you would probably get past us because this team is looking feeble as hell right now, you're going to face either Wembanyama, who is an alien, and he would eat Towns' lunch. He would snatch his lunch money, take his lunch, everything, take his damn soul. Or you face an old friend, Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, and a bunch of magnet ballers over there in UKC. Let me tell you something. You talk about magnet ball. My God. When the ball goes in for the Thunder, I swear, dude, it's like shooting a little freaking tennis ball, right? Tiny tennis ball into an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Standing in the pool. You're just dropping it in. When their shots are hitting, nobody stops them. The only thing that stopped the Thunder this year was injuries, really. There was a reason why they were on a run to where they were legit threatening the Thunder, not the Thunder, the Warriors 73-9 record for a while until the injuries started piling up. Struess. Middle's in for Allen now. This is like their last hurrah, I think, right here. 4 for 23. Ouch. Again, because fires miss. They can't hit shit from the friggin' line, man. Oh my god, this is pathetic. They appear fatigued. This is where playing 14 days, 14 games in every 2 days. Well, no, it's not 14 games in every 2 days. It's been every 2 days since, was it game 5 and the 6 of the Raptors series? Ever since that series, those 2 games, it's been every 2 days. They've had no break because they fooled around too much and messed around and damn near lost to the Pistons. At least if they would have beat the Pistons in 6, they would have had a couple days of rest. Wouldn't have been much. 26 for Hart. Playing on back-to-back days since April 29th. Well, every 2 days. They've been playing every 2 days since April 29th. Takes a toll. Takes a large toll. It's why you really wish that your depth would step up. So you wouldn't have to rely so heavily on your big guys, on your main players. Right? But no, they can't. Just the way it is. Gotta win game 3, though. See what they look like back at home. Makes the free throw. Cavs have always had one of the better home court advantages, but not sure how they're going to look. Like Brian Dulick said on Twitter, they look fatigued tonight. They can't make a damn thing to save their lives. They haven't looked anywhere near how good they looked in the beginning of that Raptors series, which obviously they were fresh because they had a week off because of the playing round, you know? They ain't looked that good in weeks, man. They had magnet ball syndrome and everything in those first 2 games. They looked like they were going to sweep the freaking Raptors. Then they started messing around. Pull up, missed. Down by 17. Here's Harden. 2:15 to go. Drive. Got it and the foul. Here comes fake comeback number 2, guys. Boy. Swear to God, if they get it within like 7 or 6, I'm gonna be like, they're not gonna fool me. They're not gonna fool me. They waited too damn long to freaking do it. That's the thing. Too busy messing around with these dumbass shots. But also, defense. Makes the free throw. Defense. That's killed them because it's been free eats in the paint all night for the Knicks. Honestly, for any team. It's been free eats all playoffs. Doesn't matter who it is. Raptors, Pistons, Knicks, whoever it is, they eat. Can't imagine what the Thunder or the Spurs would do to this team. Again, I mean, I think a Thunder and Cavs series would be hardcore, but I don't think it would last long. Now with the Thunder magnet ball syndrome, my God, like I said, when they hit. Everything, they could literally just go behind the back like this and it would go in. They could go yeet. They could granny shot it and it would go in. They might have the most lethal case of magnet ball syndrome I've ever seen when they're hitting. The Thunder, man, you see it. You could be down by 5 1 minute and then down 20 the next. That's how lethal it could get. Yeah, 140 to go. 3 for Mitchell. No, of course not. Just been the story of the game. Shamit. This team did not want to be in New York. Brunson, floater. Gonna have to win game 3 in Cleveland. I'm sure Rocket Arena will be buzzing. That'll probably fuel these guys big time, I'm sure. Offensive foul. And Struce fouled out. Well, gotta win game 3. No, not much else you could say. Gotta win game 3. I mean, like I said earlier, it's like the Cavs cannot beat the damn freaking Knicks in the playoffs. All right, so looks like they brought in the backups. Yeah. Tomlin, Bryant, Porter, Ellis, Proctor. Oh, we're actually seeing Tyrese Proctor. Okay. Down 18. Yeah, Knicks fans are going to get all like big chested. Thing is, though, I mean, in my opinion, they're probably going to run into a buzzsaw regardless of who they face. Well, I mean, if it's the Spurs, have fun dealing with Wembanyama. If it's the Thunder, Brunson and Shea will feed families for days. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust the Knicks to be able to beat any of those two teams, especially if they're both healthy. I mean, can Towns beat Chet or Wemby? God, Towns versus Wemby. Oh, Crazy Dog's already talking as if they're going to lose the series. I mean, we're down 2-0. My dog just ripped massive ass again. It stinks. God. My dog does that. He comes in here, falls asleep, gets comfortable, and then just rips a giant freaking not fart, but I mean, it just stinks. God. Oh, it's enough to freaking melt paint or melt steel or something. It could take you out. It's like mustard gas. Mustard ass. Oh my God, 40 seconds to go. Yeah, you look at how we lost this game. It's that third quarter. Because every other quarter was close. Third quarter, again, doomed us. Times have we seen a third quarter doom us in this playoffs? Especially against the Pistons, game 6. That comes to mind. A third quarter. Game was close. Remember, the Cavs in that game got it down to 3. In that game, down 3. They forgot to come out for the third quarter pretty much. And look what happened. Same thing happened here. But hey, how about this? James Harden, 0 turnovers. Progress. All right, so they're going to walk this out, and the Knicks are going to go up 2-0 in the series, going back to Cleveland. And we'll see what happens in game 3 in Cleveland on Saturday. So I'll be live for that one. And yeah, let's go through the box score. At least the Guardians won again. All right, let's go through the box score here. Obviously, I'm nowhere near as pissed because, I mean, we never really got it close for me to get pissed. So let's go through the box score. Why am I on the freaking... That's weird. Oh, here's the game. Let's go to the box score. Here we go. Box score. 26 for Mitchell, who only had 1 turnover. So that took care of the ball. Those two did anyway. We only had 8 total turnovers. We didn't even turn the ball over a lot. We just couldn't make shit. That's all. That's our problem tonight. We actually took care of the ball, but we couldn't make a damn thing to save our lives. Go figure. 26 points for Mitchell, 18 for Harden, 14 for Mobley, 13 for Allen, I feel like Mobley and Allen just vanished from the offensive game plan after the first half. 3 for Wade. Off the bench, 5 for Strus, 4 apiece for Merrill, Tyson, and Schroeder, and 2 for Tomlin. 31 of 80 from the field, 39%. 9 of 35 from 3, 26%, and 22 of 32 from the line, 69%. Yeah, the missed free throws have been ridiculous in this series so far. 42 rebounds, 15 assists, 8 turnovers, 4 steals, 5 blocks, and 20 fouls. For the Knicks, 26 for Hart. 26 for Hart, 19 for Bridges and Brunson, 18 for Towns, and 14 for Anunoby. Off the bench, they really got nothing from their bench. 5 for McBride, 4 apiece from Robinson and Clarkson. That's all. 44 of 85 from the field. See, that's the difference. 52% from the field all game. 44 of 85. Because a lot of their shots were inside the paint. It was free eats in the paint all game long. Again. Like, bro, no paint defense at all. 13 of 36 from 3, 36%. 8 of 14 from the line, 57%. 40 rebounds, 32 assists, 6 turnovers, 5 steals, 5 blocks, and 22 fouls. So yeah, game 3 on Saturday. I'll be live, of course. I'll be live tomorrow for Thunder Spurs game 3. Who's going to take the initiative in that series? Go up 2-1. I'll be live for that one, so hope to see you guys there. Montreal's up 6-2 in the third. Wow, over Carolina. That's tough. But with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow night for game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. See if that series continues to be as lit as it's been. All right. So, with that being said, guys, I will see y'all later. If we won game 1, I'm okay with taking this game. Yeah, thanks, Kenny. Yep. I think we win maybe a game in Cleveland, and we'll see what happens. Got to win game 3, though, before you think about game 4. Enough said about that. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Cavs. And I'm out. Bye. But yeah, I never really got mad. I really couldn't, because this team didn't make me mad. They just couldn't make crap, and then they couldn't stop anybody. What else can you do? Right? They were getting good looks, but they just weren't burying them. Oh well. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everybody.